Space with Dr. Lillie. I am Dr. Lillie. Today's topic that we're covering, trauma, grief, and loss, healing, and comfort. Hit that like button as you all are coming in. It costs you absolutely nothing to hit that like button. It takes, a second? Just click on it, click, and like it. Again, welcome to A Safe Space with Dr. Lillie. The subject today is trauma, grief, and loss, healing, and comfort. I will give you some Bible verses as well pertaining to the subject, and then I will tell you how to use the verses, okay? And then we're going to discuss how trauma, grief, and loss affects the body and the brain, okay? How y'all doing? Are you ready for tomorrow? Will you be grilling tomorrow? Come on in, come on in. You're probably going to be sitting at that pool tomorrow just enjoying your life with your loved ones. Well, let's just say you come in and you enjoy the show, and you may be able tomorrow while you at having your 4th of July celebration, may be able to share some of this with somebody, okay? Trauma, grief, and loss, healing, and comfort. Also, in my description is my website address. Take advantage of the free 15-minute sessions, okay? They only are for a limited time. Free 15-minute sessions. Take advantage of them. Your healing is tangible, or maybe you know someone that could actually use the free 15-minute sessions. Share the link with them, okay? So let's get started. I'm going to read from Psalms. So the key Psalms for trauma, grief, and loss, healing, and comfort. Take a listen. The following scriptures are frequently turned to for encouragement and resilience. Psalms 34:18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and save those who are crushed in spirit. Psalms 23:1-4. Let me know if you can hear me, please, because on my other channel, I was having problems with my mic. So please let me know if you can hear me, please. Psalms 23:1-4. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Please let me know you can hear me. Psalms 91:4. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. Please let me know you can hear me. And those of you just coming in, welcome to A Safe Space with Dr. Lillie. Psalms 147:3. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Psalms 46:1. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. How to use these Bible verses. Many people find it helpful to meditate on those words or write them down. The layman Psalms specifically create a space to honestly express pain and feelings of being overwhelmed, which can be a key part of processing traumatic events. Let me know you can hear me, please. Thank you. Healing for trauma is a highly individual. That is a blessing, Carmelo. That is a blessing. That is a blessing. Let me start over with these Bible verses, okay? I'm going to start over. Key songs for trauma, grief, and loss, healing, and comfort. The following scriptures are frequently turned to for encouragement and resilience. Psalms 34:18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and save those who are crushed in spirit. Psalms 23:1-4. Hello, how you doing? Even though I walk through the darkest valleys, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. What is the subject matter today? Trauma, grief, and loss, healing, and comfort. I'm going to read this one again. This is Psalms 23:1-4. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for they are with me. Thy rod, your staff, they comfort me. Psalms 91:4. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. Psalms 147:3. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Psalms 46:1. God is our refuge and strength, an event in ever-present help in trouble. Hit that like button for me, please, everybody. Hit the like button. How to use these verses that I just read to you from Psalms. Many people find it helpful to meditate on these words or write them down. The layman Psalms specifically create a space to honestly express pain and feelings of being overwhelmed, which can be a key part of processing traumatic events. You are in my prayers, Camillo. I completely understand, okay? God loves you. Hold on. Don't let go, because he's not letting go. Healing for trauma is highly individual, non-linear process that focuses on managing symptoms, regaining a sense of safety, and processing painful memories. While you cannot change the past, evidence-based therapies, self-regulation techniques, and consistent self-care can help you move forward. Another big thing with self-care is to say no. If it's something you really, really don't want to do, say no. That is a part of self-care as well. Trauma often lives in the nervous system, stuck in fight or flight mode. Again, the 4 F's of trauma response. It just mentioned fight or flight. This is a trauma response chart. It is on my website. My website link is in the description. So if you would want to know more about this chart, it is on my website. I'm going to read that again. Trauma often leaves the nervous system stuck in fight or flight mode. Grounding yourself in present moment helps calm the mind and body. Trauma, grief, and loss are not just emotional experiences, they trigger profound physical responses throughout your entire body. The brain interprets intense loss as a survival threat, which activates the fight or flight mechanism and causes a flood of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. We just talked about that Wednesday. Take a listen to this about trauma. One moment. Listen carefully, please. This is audio.
Trauma isn't just a bad memory. It actually rewires your brain. When you experience trauma, your amygdala, the brain's alarm system, goes into overdrive. Meanwhile, the prefrontal cortex, which helps you think rationally, gets suppressed. This imbalance means your brain is primed to detect threats, even when you're safe, making everyday life feel unpredictable. But trauma doesn't just live in your head, it's stored in your body too. The stress hormone cortisol floods your system during trauma, preparing you to fight, flee, or freeze. Over time, this constant state of alert can lead to chronic pain, fatigue, and even digestive issues as your body struggles to return to a sense of safety. Ever notice how certain sounds or smells instantly trigger anxiety? That's your hippocampus at work. Trauma can shrink this memory center, making it harder to distinguish past from present. This is why reminders of trauma can feel just as intense as the original event, causing flashbacks or panic attacks, seemingly out of nowhere. The good news? The brain is adaptable. Through therapy, mindfulness, and supportive relationships, the brain can form new connections and heal. Neuroplasticity allows the prefrontal cortex to regain control, calming the amygdala's alarms. Understanding this science is the first step toward recovery, proving that healing from trauma is not only possible.
Please hit the like button for me, please. Hit the like button.
Trauma isn't just a bad memory. It actually rewires your brain. When you
That is about trauma, the body and the brain. So now we're going to discuss building a support system. It is good to have a support system because it eases a lot of the pain that you're going through from your trauma, grief, and loss. Build a support system. Healing does not have to happen in isolation. A lot of people pull away from people when they're going through trauma and grief and loss. They pull away from people. But I'm going to read this to you again. Healing does not have to happen in isolation. Connect with trusted friends, family members, or support groups to share your experiences when you feel ready. Simply spending time with safe, empathetic people doing everyday activities can restore a sense of normalcy and reduce feelings of helplessness. Trauma is a disruption to the body, mind's capacity to adapt, thrive, and flourish. I am here to help you to adapt, thrive, and flourish. As your wellness practitioner, your trauma coach, I am here to help you, again, to adapt, thrive, and flourish. So I'm going to let you listen to something about trauma disruption to the mind and body. Take a listen. One moment.
experience trauma, have you ever wondered how trauma affects not just the mind but also the body? When we experience trauma, it's not only psychological, it becomes cellular. The autonomic nervous system, responsible for the fight or flight response, reacts to trauma by storing stress in the body. This happens because intense emotions cause the body to release hormones like cortisol, leading to tension and inflammation. Over time, these stress-induced changes can manifest as physical symptoms, chronic pain, fatigue, or even digestive issues. By understanding this connection, practitioners can target treatments like somatic therapy, which helps release these held emotions, offering relief. Recognizing how trauma interlinks mind and body opens pathways to comprehensive healing, bridging psychological insights with physical health. Subscribe to learn more. Have you ever wondered how trauma...
They mentioned somatic therapy. I am certified in somatic therapy. During some of my sessions, I will use somatic therapy that has to do with the body. It helps relieve a lot of that tension and stress and that was hidden in your body from your trauma, your grief, and loss, okay? So again, take advantage of the free 15-minute sessions. It's free and it's only for a limited time. My website link is in my description. Check it out. Go to my description. Read up what I'm certified in, okay? Go to my website. Read up what I'm certified in. Go to the about. It will tell you what I'm certified in. Also on my website, it tell you the different services that I offer, okay? So we're going to move along to coping with physical symptoms of grief. We talked about symptoms already that have to do with trauma. The videos, the audios that I'm playing discuss it as well. So now we're going to talk about coping with physical symptoms of grief. Is that okay with you all? Okay. Hit that like button for me. Hello, Reverend. Thank you for coming over. Eat a well-balanced diet regularly. Again, coping with the physical symptoms of grief. This will help you cope with it. What I'm giving you, these bullet points, okay? It will help you cope with it. Eat a well-balanced diet regularly. Make time for 3 meals a day. Focus on good sleep habits. Socialization is important. Get out and talk with people. Get out and communicate with people. Create opportunities for ongoing exercise. Exercise as much as you can. That helps relieve and get rid of all of that that's just tied up in your body. It helps loosen up all that trauma, grief, and loss in that body. Try mindfulness activities like meditation or yoga. I meditate. Consider joining support groups. Avoid unhealthy coping mechanisms. Seek therapy. Get a checkup. Now we're going to talk about symptoms of grief. There's 3 different types: physical symptoms, emotional symptoms, and behavior symptoms. So right now I'm going to discuss the physical symptoms, okay? Sleep disruptions, shortness of breath, tightness in your throat, physical distress, weight change. Now I'm going to discuss the emotional symptoms, okay? Sadness, anger, guilt, anxiety, loneliness. Now we're going to cover the behavior symptoms. Pay close attention so you know exactly what you're experiencing. Symptoms of grief, okay? Behavioral symptoms: forgetfulness, worrying more about others, prolonged withdrawal from normal activity. Prolonged withdrawal is like, let's say you have every Wednesday you go to Bible study, but because you are stuck in your grief, you be like, oh, I'm gonna go next Wednesday. Next Wednesday comes. Oh, I'm gonna go next Wednesday. You don't even go to Bible study. Before you know it, 3 months has gone by. On a Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever you go, or Wednesday, you didn't go to Bible study for 3 months. That is prolonged withdrawal from normal activity. Moving along. The thing with trauma, once it's over your body, let me start over. The thing with trauma, once it's over your body, continues to relive it. You will, and you can relive that trauma. That means your past, where it happened. Some people may be experiencing trauma now, but I'm trying to get you to your future of empowerment, healing. How grief affects the body: dry eyes, acne flare up, chronic cough, difficulty breathing, overeating. We discussed under physical symptoms, weight change. Overeating can cause that. Also, difficult breathing, that goes under physical symptoms as well. Lack of energy, brain fog, that's under behavioral symptoms. Forgetfulness, headache, fatigue, tightness in chest or throat, physical symptoms. Hollow feelings in your stomach, that too can go under physical symptoms. Muscle aches, physical symptoms. Grief and loss aren't punishment. They're a chance to grow, to heal and become the strongest, most compassionate version of yourself. When you're in your sessions with me, my goal is to get you to the most compassionate version of yourself. Joy again. Your story isn't over, it's evolving. You are evolving. That's my goal, to help you evolve. Your healing is tangible. While someone is your trigger, I am your safe space. This is a safe space with Dr. Lillie. I am your listening ear. Book that session with me. You will not regret it. Grief and loss. Acknowledge the loss. Create space for your feelings. Some, they don't know how to create space for their feelings. I am here to show you how to do that. Understand that grief is a lifelong journey. Know that there can be joy in life post loss. Joy comes in the morning. I count it all joy for you and me. So I'm going to read from my book. One moment, let me take a sip of water. My autobiography, The Purple Cinderella, Surviving Multiple Childhood, RAPISTS. It is my autobiography. The link is in my description if you would like to purchase it in ebook or paperback. I am going to read chapter 1. Chapter 1 from my book, The Purple Cinderella. I was born November 29th, 1973. On that beautiful day, South Carolina was blessed with a beautiful flower, Lillie Young. I was told I came out the womb like a ball of fire, but I was the prettiest baby ever. I had beautiful, thick, curly hair and the cutest little button nose. My features are just like my mom. Shortly after my parents carried me home from the hospital, my mom left the home. I never knew why she left. My dad did the best that he could with four beautiful children all by himself. He was a hardworking man. I remember him combing my long curly hair. Even though he was a man, he was very gentle. One day, my dad was combing my hair, and a lady with her army of grown children walked in. I didn't know any of them. I gave them all a mean stare. She introduced herself and her six children. My dad said, "This is your new mom." I never called anyone mom in my life. She told my father that she would finish doing my hair. I didn't like that at all. All I had ever known was my father. To be honest, she was beyond great at styling my hair. She had me looking so pretty. I thought it was the prettiest thing that hit my hometown. Once she finished my hair, she told me that she was my mom. I just looked at her and I didn't say anything. Days went by, and some of them were still in my home. I was wondering, when are they leaving? Well, they never left. I would always notice her four sons were overly friendly with me. Hold on, you guys. I'm going to turn the page in just a moment. Overly friendly with me, but they were constantly in and out of prison. My dad worked very long hours for the city of my hometown. My stepmom would always get sloppy drunk, and she slept the entire time that my dad would be at work. My real sisters and brother were in school. I was too young to go to school. This allowed plenty of time for my stepbrothers and whoever else to do their business with me. Fact, the son of my stepmother was the first person to touch me inappropriately. He was very cosmetic. Whenever I would be home alone with him, he would always help me with the chores of the house. That was his way to get near me. I was very young, but my stepmom gave me chores. I had to sweep the front yard, pick up trash, wash dishes, etc. Well, he would help me, but my stepmom was not to know. It started by him touching my small boobies. I saw the mesmerized look in his eyes. It was a look that a grown man should not have for a child. When it was time for my dad to come home from work, my stepmom would get up and cook. Of course, she would make us help. You might as well you might as well say she was teaching her slaves. My sister Rhonda and I would prepare all the meals. I must say my stepmom taught us very well. She was the best cook ever, but she preferred to put her slaves to work. My sister Rhonda and I were slaves to my step family. We were responsible for everything that had to be done in that home. We were made to do all of it. We planted the garden, chased the chickens, and broke their necks in preparation for serving, picked the chicken eggs, etc. But those were not our only chores. We were made to lay on our backs. Yes, I said it right. Lay on our backs for the misters. I knew it was happening to me, but I didn't find out until later that one of the misters were having sex with my sister Rhonda too. But they all would have sex with me. All of my stepbrothers, some of my step uncles, some of my adult step cousins, and other men that would visit our home. No, my father didn't know what was happening to his girls. That is chapter 1 of my book, The Purple Cinderella. Again, the link to purchase is in my description. It is on Amazon.com. It is available in ebook and paperback. The Purple Cinderella. This is my autobiography. Surviving Multiple Childhood. RAPISTS. I am going to read the back description to you. I am the Purple Cinderella. I got my glass slipper back at the beautiful age of 38. What led me to that moment was a life full of heartache and pain. I found myself at the point of suicide. In that pivotal moment, I got my glass slipper back, my life. I walked around dead inside for many years. My heart-wrenching childhood took me there. I was RAPED by my adult stepbrothers, some of my step uncles, some of my adult step cousins, and other men. They all stole a part of Cinderella's glass slipper. I became used to this childhood torture. I accepted the torture. I even fell in love with the torture. Not only was I made to lie on my back and service the pedophiles, my sister and I were slave labor for my step family as well, forced to scrub and clean like Cinderella. Heartache and pain continued throughout my adulthood, bandages, crying inside. But at the pivotal moment of 38, God gave me life. Now I live. I got my glass slipper back. My goal is to help you get your glass slipper back, your happiness back. So if you are experiencing any trauma, grief, loss, my book, I wrote it for my healing, and it will help you as well. The Purple Cinderella Surviving Multiple Childhood, RAPISTS. Writing is therapeutic. I wrote my book to help me with my healing. So I am in my place of joy in post loss, grief, and trauma. I want to get you to your happiness because healing is tangible. Share my story with someone that you know that may be experiencing trauma, grief, and loss. Hello, King Allen. I love you. Again, you can find my book on Amazon. The link is in my description. Don't cheat yourself out of healing. Don't cheat yourself of being able to have someone to just hear you. I am your listening ear. So now I'm going to play some audio for you, okay? Just a moment.
It's not just the mind, but God is healing someone's heart watching this right now. And that someone is you. Say this out loud. God is healing every broken place in my heart. I'm not defined by what hurt me. I'm defined by what God is doing in me right now. The pain I've carried, God is lifting it off my shoulders. Every disappointment is becoming a divine appointment. What was meant to break me, God is using to build me. I am not my trauma. I am not my past. I am healed. I am whole. I am loved. My heart is being restored right now. I feel peace replacing pain. I feel joy replacing sorrow. God is doing a new thing in my heart, and I receive it fully. The walls I built to protect myself, God is gently taking them down. I don't have to guard my heart alone anymore. God is my protector. God is my healer. God is my peace. Every cracked place in my heart is being filled with light. I forgive what I couldn't forgive before, and I'm free. The weight I've been carrying was never mine to hold. I release it. I let it go. I step into healing. My heart is not broken. My heart is under construction, and the one doing the work is the one who made me. I am not who I was yesterday. I am not who the world said I'd become. I am who God says I am, right now. Stay in peace. Stay in faith. Stay covered. Take a moment and type healed in the comment.
I like to share stuff like that. That comes from Spirit Led on YouTube. He has some of the best shorts to go watch. Please go on YouTube and subscribe and learn a lot about what Spirit Led has going on. Such a positive person. I want to thank y'all for coming to my live. I love you too. I love you, Josie. I love you. God loves you. I love you, Alan. I love all of y'all. Hello, Foodie World Search. Thank you as well. You're welcome. So, what did we cover today? I read from Psalms, and I'm going to read this particular Bible verse again. Psalms 23, 1, 4. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil. For you are with me. Your rod, your staff, they comfort me. Today's subject matter was trauma, grief, and loss, healing, and comfort. Psalms 147, 3. I'm going to go over this one again. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Psalms 46. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Know that there can be joy in life past loss. You don't have to do well in your trauma, your grief, and loss. There's joy. And understanding grief is a lifelong journey. Don't feel bad about your grieving. That is part of your healing process. Okay? Take advantage of the free 15-minute sessions. Okay. The link to my website is in my description. I am here for you. I am your listening ear. Take advantage of it. Also, go look and see what other services I provide. But I'm going to let you know the 15-minute sessions are only free for a limited amount of time. Okay? You have a wonderful evening too, and happy 4th of July to all of you. Okay? Happy 4th of July. I will go live Monday. Okay? I will see you all Monday. I love you. God loves you. Take advantage of the free 15-minute sessions with me, your wellness practitioner, your trauma coach. I love you guys. Have an amazing, amazing weekend. Enjoy your 4th, okay? Share this live with someone because it could bless someone. Let them know if it's someone you know that need those free 15-minute sessions. Share my website link with them and have them to message me to book a session with me, okay? I love you and God loves you. Good night.